Try it. Like today, I'm going to show you exercises that you can throw in if you choose to. And just one little thing, if you guys want to get this tea, this Just tea with a passion, I'm going to give you a discount code. So stay tuned. Somewhere in between, who knows? The exercise we're starting with today is Smith machine behind the neck presses. Why are we doing it on the Smith machine as opposed to standing? Like I said to you guys, I've already shown you plenty of ways to train your shoulders, you know. So, and you'll normally note that I would do standing military press. That's how I normally start, either standing military press or I do like a seated dumbbell press to start. But as I said to you guys, I'm trying to show you some other stuff that I do, alternatives that you can use. Now, this is an exercise I've used like for years, behind the neck military press, which I just want to explain something to you guys. Watch my neck. That is cervical spine flexion. If you have excessive cervical spine flexion when you're doing this exercise, then you need to work on your mobility. That means if you're pressing and your head's all the way down like this, it means you don't necessarily have the range of movement to perform this exercise safely. That's where it all gets mixed up with the exercise being bad for you or not. Plenty of people like myself are able to perform this exercise in a safe manner, keeping the bar parallel with our shoulders in a controlled manner. And you do have to lean forward slightly, just so there's that space between the bar and the back of your head, but you're not supposed to flex your neck too far forward. The bar should come straight up and straight down. I'll show you what not to do. Heavier with seated lat raise, which is good for me, you know, because I like to lift heavy weight. But this isn't heavyweight, this is nice and light. Guys, don't be scared to start light. I always start light and I feel no way about it no matter who I train with. I like to get warm, I like to get my body into the range of movement, you know, before I start taking the weight off. Alright, so let me give you some tips for this exercise. Basically, you want your back to be straight as possible. Tuck the dumbbells underneath your legs so that you can get more range rather than starting from here. Here you won't have strength to do much. You know, you need a bit of a swing from underneath you, you know. Also a slight bend in the elbows and raise them up. So it's shoulders day, of course, so why not bring in the traps, you know, it's part of your shoulders off after all. With this exercise, it's all about controlled movement. I'm not trying to go too heavy at all. I may go a little bit heavier than this, but I'm all about control with this. Routine for shoulders is always presses, and then we hit the delts from all angles. So front raises, lat raises, and a rear delt exercise before I finish off with traps. Today's front raise exercise is going to be different. So by now you guys will have seen me do front raises with dumbbells. Typical, basic exercise. What I'm going to do is an alternative. Like I said, this video is all about alternatives for you to try out. This video, we're going to do front raises with the rope. Check it Watch out for one thing. You like your crown jewels? Be careful. Don't stand too far forward because you're gonna slice them up. You don't want to do that, you know? So get close to it, but then also you don't want to be too far back where your back is touching this, you know, so you just need that little bit of a gap. When you're doing this exercise, keep the control throughout the exercise. As you raise them up, you're gonna pause at the top slowly, and then on the negative, you control it down, because that's when you're really gonna tear up that muscle. So spring it up and control the negative. This next exercise is for your rear delts, your upper back, and your traps. Check it out. It's on the seated row, and we're going to use the bar that you normally use for your lat pull down so we can get nice and wide. Instead of pulling the bar to your abdominal area as you normally do with a seated row. We're going to go high, so we're nice and wide, open up the shoulders. Not have done this exercise before. It's called the steering wheel, and the name describes exactly what you do with it. You treat a plate like a steering wheel. We're going to start light just so you can get an idea of the exercise. You're going to stretch your arms out. Now, some people do this exercise in two ways. They first front raise, and then they turn, and then they come back down. That would be one rep. One rep. But I'm going to do it different. I'm just going to do the rotation only, which adds a bit of isometric contraction into the exercise, making it a lot harder. Raise them up.